welcome back to my channel of Everyday Life with an Aspie. If you're following me now or have been following, my name is AspieAnswersAll, and as you're fully aware that basically I have shared with you all some mental health awareness series, and there has been some that has been missed out. So as promised, right now I am doing a few of them that has been missed out on my series based on the BPD, which is the bipolar disorder, or shall we say the borderline personality disorder series, as well as the ENOS series and some others alike basically. So give me the heads up to the ones maybe you have actually seen and may feel that has been missed out, or you may have a question, comment below. Also feel free to just, for the newbies, also just share your stories of everyday life experiences that you go through regardless what it is, because as I said that I'm all about that self-awareness and actually hopefully basically get people out there to, as a challenge, to share their stories regardless what we go through, be it especially syndrome, autism, hypersensitivity and all these other pre-like conditions that comes into play with our autism awareness. And I'm hoping that besides doing it on this platform and what I'm doing on YouTube, I'm hoping to spread myself out somewhere along the lines, hopefully also based on my everyday life and stuff, that to share with everyday topics regardless what it may be. So also I want to welcome back the oldies, and hopefully you guys are enjoying my video series, and that some of it may be new, for you, of some of the stuff that I'm sharing based on my life experiences that maybe has been an encouragement and alignment to you, which I'm hoping it has been, because obviously it's all more about supporting, mentoring and guiding people in their everyday life, and also try not to be put down to others around them. As many people know that maybe I'm too kind, and that's why I might be putting myself out there too much, maybe, and I get hurt time and time again, but that's life. And obviously I'm just trying to, be as strong as I can, like I usually am, regardless of what people may say or do about me or against me, regardless. So, in all further ado, basically, as you know, as I said, I haven't been bringing out the most of the topics that I felt to address on the mental health awareness series. So as you know, basically there were I think a couple I missed out on the borderline personality disorder series, as well as the eating disorder series. And bear in mind, before I go any further, basically some of these series are just similar layouts to all these other mental health awareness series video series I have been sharing with you all. And basically with this in mind, that as you know, I'm creating this as an awareness, as well as guidance and support, even though if you feel that basically with the tips and advice isn't right for you, that's fine, because obviously, some of the tips and advice I'm giving to you may not always be 100% accurate, but, just take it or leave it, as the saying goes. But, as the saying goes, also, if you don't feel to watch some of these video series that I'm sharing with you, that's fine, that's your guys' choice, regardless. You can dismiss me for what I'm sharing with you all regardless, but I feel in my being to share these anyway. And also, if there's any cause for concern, seek professional help. Also, because as I want to put a disclaimer out there, I am not a doctor, so we need to just basically know the signs and symptoms before it comes off those warning signs, and just basically hopefully we can reach out to the ones that really need it most, regardless what it may be, and hopefully, from time to time we can just handle people with care of these different mental health illnesses, basically, and hopefully that 9 times out of 10 they'll just be able to seek help when the need arises. So in all further ado, basically this was part 16 of what not to say and do with someone who has BPD, or the borderline personality disorder, as I shared. So bear with me. So here goes. Obviously there'll be some bits of my quota here that basically is a bit of a giggle and a laugh, hopefully, but not as too much of a laugh, but just to take it on a serious note. Also basically how I'm addressing this, basically how maybe some people with the similar disorders that I shared earlier in the piece, be it whatever it may be, that it will just be a bit of a fun time here, but here goes anyway. Number 1, are you feeling down in the dumps? In the brackets I've got here, not really, but clinically depressed with 7 bouts every hour or so, so yes. Number 2, why are you feeling like crap? I don't need a reason. I can't help it. It's because the chemicals in my brain, which I can't control, obviously. Number 3, pull yourself together. No comment, just possibly one of the worst things you can say to me right now. Number 4, cheer up, same as above. Number 5, but I don't understand you shouldn't feel like that. Number 5 in this reply to it is, but I really do. It's not all about logic, it's all about the chemicals. Even if I understand I shouldn't feel that, I still feel like this, or can't talk about it myself around with this. Number 6, you just need to be positive, you'll be fine. And my response to that, if I had this condition, no, I won't be fine. I have a severe illness, thank you very much. Number 7, don't be silly, you're overreacting. My response to that will be, maybe I am being overreacting in your books, but in my mind, I'm not. For this is a real fact and reality for me that I'm living with this. The very essence of BPD just is. Number 7, correct that. The essence of BPD is that your feelings are so intense and sometimes your thinking is so distorted. Number 8, I should say, forgive me. Number 8, just take some deep breaths and count to 10. My response to this, yes, and then you think I'll be cured? Number 9, have a bath, you need to chill out and have a nice sleep. My response to that would be, great, so I'll wake up tomorrow and be cured also? I don't think so. Or maybe you have a brain transplant while I sleep. In other words, change your attitude and thinking towards me while I suffer from this BPD. Number 10, stop being silly. My response to that would be, this is possibly the worst and most undermining thought or saying that you have to say to me right now. Number 11, everyone feels like that. This is just life. My response, yes, everyone does feel bad and have their ups and downs. I'm not saying that they don't, but they probably don't experience them with such intensity every single day. Of their life, and sometimes for no reason. Number 12, you have so much going for you. I don't understand why you feel so down. My response to that, if I had it, remember, is, I know, I have, but I can't control it. Number 13, you just have to get on with things. My response to that was, why didn't I just think of that myself? 14, come on, things aren't that bad for you, is it? My response to that is, but they are, that's the whole point of it all. And if I know that, I can't help my emotions. Or see past that to enjoy it right now. Number 15, stop feeling sorry for yourself. My response to this is, I'm not. In fact, if only you knew that I feel like this every single day, and when I tell you stuff, it only touches the tip of the iceberg, however, you would be darn surprised. I feel so bad I physically cannot tell you stuff, manage a smile, or conversation with you right now. I'm doing the best I can to just even function right now as I'm talking to you. Number 16, stop taking all those medicines. My response to that, okay, I'll be that I'm fine for my anemia and just get really sick. What's the point in treating it, right? You may want to tell that to the cancer patient to stop doing their radiation or chemotherapy. Number 17, I know how you feel. I've been depressed for whole days at a time. My response would be for that if this is the case. I would never belittle you or deny that anyone else would feel awful, however. Just as I accept you have your own problems or have suffered bad times, please also accept that this isn't a phase. This is part of my daily life. Number 18, regarding a breakup this is, you just need to get over it and move on. That's the dating game. Everyone goes through it. Anyway, don't be upset. He was just an idiot anyway. In response to that, people with PTD suffer from extreme rejection, 17, and their worst fears are abandonment and rejection. So extreme that even if you went on just one date with someone who you liked, but weren't that into you, but then they rejected you, you'd feel pretty gutted for a while. The smallest of flings in your mind are the biggest of love affairs. Remember, extreme emotions or attachment are issues of the BPD sufferers. So it's quite possible to think you love someone, even if meeting them after a few times. Even after just the one time, however, also. And when it ends, or you don't get asked for another, you can feel heartbroken and devastated to the point of despair. Number 19. Tell them to stop thinking about the past. That's a no-no. You know, got to realise that some of the sayings that I'm sharing with you all correlates to what I shared earlier and the pieces of the borderline personality disorder, of the signs and symptoms, what to look out for and all that. So basically be aligned with that also when I'm reading these to you. Number 20, try to relate to them by comparing what they are telling you over to your own experiences, like the time when your purse was stolen or you went through a divorce. Number 21, use what you are saying as an invitation to talk about how bad you're feeling. Number 22, tell them that everything happens for a reason. Number 23, walk away, hang up the phone, or just laugh at them. Number 24, tell them how strange, foolish, crazy they are to feel and think such things. Number 25, invite them just to have sex. Number 26, interrupt them to tell a funny story about your cat, dog, or family member. Number 27, tell them they couldn't possibly be feeling or doing, thinking whatever they just did, told you. 28, tell them that their feelings are silly, meaningless, or inappropriate. Number 29, try to solve their problems for them is a no-no. 30, tell them to pray to Jesus. 31, ask them lots of questions about their past. 32, tell them to pick themselves up by the bootstraps and get on with life. Number 33, tell them to talk to a psychiatrist or counsellor so you don't have to listen to their problems. Number 34, try to cheer them up by telling jokes or uplifting stories. Number 35, offer them an alcoholic drink. Number 36, tell them how much better you have handled the situation that they're facing right now. Number 37, tell them about whatever they're upset about or whatever they experience is in God's will. Number 38, dramatise their pain by being shocked at everything they may say to you. Number 39, give them unsolicited advice. Pretend they're not really in a crisis and change the subject if you can do so. Number 40, tell them that they're letting their judgment run wild. Number 41, compare what they're telling to you to others you know who are crazy, hospitalised, manic, schizophrenic, and or dead, especially when they've committed suicide. Number 42, tell them that someday they'll look back at this and laugh. Well, basically that ends what not to do and say about, to people with BPD. So give me the like for support and, showing that you're engaging. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook, AspieAnswersAll, basically. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Feel free to share my videos and link to your family and friends that you feel is of importance to you of all these everyday topics, that I feel that I'm sharing with you all, hopefully, and love what you do what you love, be kind to one another, support one another, never know when your last days are on earth, obviously, so share the love and also, tell them that are close by that you do love, that you love them. So all to do, thanks for watching, I'll see you all soon.